Oh my gosh. Can you hear me now? What the heck? Can you hear me now? That's crazy. What the fudge? Okay. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Dang. Okay. So let me start the reading at this part. Okay. Mary Magdalene, devoted to Jesus, you intuitively known this, right? You knew you had this power all along. It's just like knowing you had that power, false prophets coming up to you, wanting to shame you for your power, wanting to shame you for your inheritance, for what you're giving to the world, right? People trying to cut you off, liars, cheaters, betrayals, people betraying you and your power. People want to go to Mary, use her for a quick hit, and then people want to act like that power that Mary gave them while she was having sex with them was their own power, right? These people felt like they could profit off of Mary. Mary might have been the prostitute, but at the same time, the power came through her. So people wanted to use the power through you, right? People thought that they could come in, not just once, not just twice, but multiple times, steal your energy. And I'm sorry that this is coming up, but it's very honest. It's just like you are so much meant for greater. You're such a light person. Like people want to be around your energy. It's just like that. The truth of the matter is that you're stepping into your energy. You cut things so quickly. All right, let me just put these cards together and see if I can. Let's get a whole nother reading. So it's some form of knowledge that you have, right? Thank you, spiritual homie. I appreciate that. There's some form of knowledge. Again, we have the wealth card, the fortune. See, you're able to see through the flaws of others and bring that to the forefront. But this is what everyone's seeing you as, right? Or this is your energy. It's just so fiery. It's just so undeniable. It's so beneficial. You get around the person, they feel healed, not in 1 hour, 1 minute they feel healed. Just from having a conversation with you. So it's so important to conserve your energy. Save your power. Hold your stance. Hold your foundation. You're such a strong leader. That's why people are intimidated by you. Right? Your hair is just not your strength. But your spirit, the spirit that God has given you, the spirit that is within you, that God has made you, is nothing to regret. See, you're healed. And you're healing people. And people are dropping off this world. People are dropping off this planet, trying to figure out why these catastrophes happening to this world. And it's because they're not really healing themselves and they're not really healing others. Right? So if you see things happen to people, it's because they didn't take the initiative to give as much as they could in any situation. So you're going to have your justice. You're going to have your justice because your justice is with God. Right? God is bringing you your justice. It's like he's holding a special position for you. But that's not without hard work. That's not without a new beginning. Right? When Mary had to end her term, she had to drop herself from being a prostitute. She had to come to the realization that her love is like no other. This is no ordinary love, Sade. Right? So your love for God and your love for self and you devoting yourself to your highest purpose is what's bringing in these, wow, it's bringing in a positive connection. There's someone who wants to connect to you. This could be someone that God has made for you. There are going to be people that are going to come into your life that are benefiting you for the greater, not stealing your money, not taking your money. Because right now, people don't want to give you anything. People want to act like what you had to offer was nothing. And you could have felt like these people were the people that you really put a lot of your time and effort into, right? Going back to the drawing board, having to rewrite that list, having to do that calculation, having to focus on that particular program. It's just like nothing was going through. Having to check the database, going back to the database, checking it, checking it, checking it, but nothing is just coming through. You had to do a whole new page. I'm hearing you had to destroy all of the evidence. You had to destroy all of the evidence because the evidence no longer coincides, the evidence no longer coincides with your purpose. Everything that Mary learned, it's just a part of her tool belt. But Mary's not going to the church using her skills in prostitution. She's not saying, oh yeah, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that, but like, this is what I'm saying. You are using your power for the good, because there are certain things that you could have averted from, right? Mary wasn't around the most classiest prostitutes. There were certain prostitutes that wanted Mary to be just like them, but they saw something different in Mary. She was devoted to her spirituality. She was devoted to Christ. She saw Christ and she was like, that's where I need to be. That's where I need to be. You're packing your bags, you're packing your shit, and you're going where you need to be. Because there is something for you out there that is better than what these people could offer you in your hometown. There's just people trying to play their cards right with their manipulation, with their tactics. See, these are people who always have poker face on. This is why you feel like you're never succeeding in your hometown, because secretly behind your back, these people are very calculated. Okay, these people around Mary Magdalene were so calculated that they made up all of these rumors, they made up all these gossips, and what they don't see is that all of this is fighting and is firing the fire that you are never going to, like, this fire that you have inside of you is never going anywhere. Like, it's not gonna dissipate. They wrote books about the bitch. Mary Magdalene has books about her. Okay, why is Mary Magdalene prominent? Not just because she was, see, you gave up that lifestyle. These people, they don't want you to mend your heart. You've mended your heart. You've gone through rebirth. You're going in the path that many don't go in. That's just the truth of the matter. I don't know if this reading was not supposed to go through because of the mic. I apologize about that. But the truth of the matter is that you standing in your power is bringing truthful, real prophets, real visionaries, real people who are going to sit at your table, not just congratulate you for being your highest self, your highest vibration. I'm seeing the Last Supper with Mary Magdalene on the freaking table, right? So it wasn't just a whole bunch of guys sitting at that table. Even if Mary Magdalene wasn't there, it's like you're getting that opportunity to sit at a table where no other person can sit. You've been chosen to sit at that table. There's no time to deny your power, because you are going to have that opportunity. You are going to have that power to control wherever you decide to go to. You're so nurturing. This inheritance, there's something about the home situation, right? There's something about the home situation where you are in your society, in your environment, that's just not working for you. I'm really seeing that what's really important right now is for you to get into the water. You might be connected to water. You might be connected to the 4 elements, whether that's fire, earth, air, or water. I would say connect to whichever one you feel close, whether that's earth, grounding, going outside barefoot, walking on the grass, whether that's air, writing something, feeling inspired, doing something with writing. I would say journaling. If it's fire, do some candle work, get a beautiful candle. Let your house smell good for the good news that is coming towards you, because there is definitely a lot of soulmate energy. There are people from your past that want to come back to apologize. Again, there are people from your past who want to come back to apologize for never seeing your worth, but they don't want to tell you who you are. They want to see if you know who you are. You know why? Because they're going to come back, play the same games, and think that they can ring around the rosy. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down, right? You're walking away from these unreliable, greedy, Just wanting to use you for your energy, people. People want to call you greedy. People want to call you selfish. When that's really who they are. Right? You are putting yourself first. To me, when I look at the Queen of Pentacles and the Star, you putting yourself first. You focusing on, again, it could be abstinence. Closing out the cycle with all of these people who never saw your hard work. Look at this. You're getting abs. You're getting super built in the gym. You are getting your body right. You are getting your goals straight and together. You could be wanting a PlayStation 5. I'm seeing if you want a PlayStation 5, the good news is that, hey, you'll have it on Black Friday. Okay, you want that PlayStation 5? You want the Xbox? You can have anything you want. You want that car? You want that house? You want that condo? You want that promotion? All you got to do is go to God. It's like Mary getting on her knees while everyone's outside of the church. I'm not saying this has happened, but I'm imagining Mary on her knees praying to God in the church while there are a whole bunch of people with pitchforks and fire torches trying to burn her. They want to call her a witch because she walked away because they thought that you were so easy. Oh, you're a whore. You're always going to be a whore. This is what they're saying. You want to walk away from something that you put yourself into. They want to condemn you. They want to condemn you. Someone is throwing out energy to condemn you. And I'm thinking that it's this King of Wands. This could be fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Someone is condemning you. Someone doesn't want you to come to this acknowledgement that you are a born leader and they're supposed to be in their place because they look 5'5". Yeah, there's going to be a lot of changes happening. It's just like you are so over this victim mentality. Mary was never a victim. She was a fighter. You're a fighter. What is this King of? Okay. Exactly. People put you in a circumstance that they never thought you would be able to get out of. Someone left you. Someone didn't answer the call when you needed them. Someone wanted you to stay in this 5 of Wands, 5 of Weekends energy. 5 of Wands energy, where there's a lot of fighting, there's a lot of PTSD, and it's just like you're graduating. You're getting that car. You're getting that job. You're getting your business together. You're getting your house in order. Right? You're getting your moving strategy together. You're getting your plans together. You're planning your future. You're planning for success. That's what people don't see you balancing out. You can be devoted to God and you can be devoted to your higher purpose because you're connected to God and because He's telling you what your higher purpose is. Do for you. Found yourself divinely. So it's like people are not going to know. I'm seeing you could really have what you want. You could really have whatever you want. It's telling you to choose wisely. Exactly. Choose wisely. Because there's someone that's trying to pick up all of what you learned and take it for themselves. This person is going to try to come in. I'm seeing this person 1 week, 1 month, 2 months from now, trying to come in, take all of what you learned, and go back to the fucking drawing board so that bitch can fucking steal it. Like, where they do that at? Who the hell? This is what you're saying. You are denying access to these hoes. There's no way that everything that you learned, they feel like they have the authority to take the power from you when that's not even their power. This is a fake prophet. This is a fake friend. This is a fake visionary. We got Taurus energy. We got the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, someone wants to see you single. They want to see you questioning the relationships that you have, right? You could have a really good relationship coming in, or you could have really good business relationships coming in. You have people that are genuine and really want to work with you and really like the work that you do and admire what you do. And there are certain people who are gossiping about that, and they want to keep you in your place because they see that when you reserve your power, it kind of like puts these people off that want to work with you, because these people, they might see you as a go-getter. So when these people see you kind of like hiding away, it kind of puts them into an indecisive energy. Don't be indecisive on your next step. Be courageous, because you are that warrior. This is, oh my gosh, these cards are so beautiful. I only have 3 cards left, and these are some amazing cards. Oh my gosh. God did not make you who you are for you to be a wimp. Okay, you're not a wimp. You're a king. King status. He gotta be king status to get in my body. Fuck yeah, because the queen is what I embody. Switch the roles around, because the king is what you embody, right? You are a king. Search the meaning of your name. It means more than what it is. Anything is possible in good faith. See, you're growing your faith in God. You're growing your faith in Jesus Christ. You ask God, give me the faith. Give me more faith with all these tribulations that are happening. And because of it, you're not just elevating, you're not just getting to the money, but you're going on vacation. You're going towards those things that may have been dormant in the past that you have really craved. You're elevating, you're letting go of the loose baggage. You're getting rid of the things that no longer serve you. You're closing your mouth more. You're listening more. You're living more in the present. And because you're living more in the present, you're able to get to the money, right? You're able to see the money moves. You're able to see things pop off before any other person that's around. You could be going to Paris. You could be going out of the country. You could want to go out of the country, or could have always wanted to go out of the country, and it might not have been possible for a very long time. But what I'm seeing in the cards is that happiness, big wealth, money. So these are money moves that you're making silently. And you have this antenna. There's this form of antenna. There's this form of information that's coming to you by your angels, by God, especially. Death to the postman. There could have been a court case. There could have been a court case that someone wanted you to lose, that someone wanted you to lose the money out of. And you're not losing. Okay, you have a good lawyer. Your lawyer is not going to talk that talk. They're going to walk that walk. They're going to walk into that courthouse. They're going to see that person that stole your idea, stole whatever you had and you owned, and they're going to get it back. And you're going to get it 5 times, 10 times, 100 times. All of that pressure that Mary had been put on. Why do you think her hair is that long? Okay, the bitch was being told to cut that shit. I'm telling you, people were telling Mary to cut her hair. People were telling Mary, oh, your hair looks oily. People never want to give you her compliments. People didn't want to give you compliments. They wanted you to stay in that victim mentality. But you can't stay in the victim mentality when you've been given the keys to the kingdom. And that's just what it is. Scandalous. See, you're a person that people might call scandalous because you're truthful. And that is a whole nother bomb and a whole nother level. You're not afraid to let your dirty laundry out. Okay, you're like Mary. Mary was like, so what if I was a prostitute? So what if I was, like, Mary's just telling these people what she did, and they're just like, they're feeling condemned, right? So Mary sit in the back. She's like, oh yeah, I did this before. I did this before. They're like, damn, I did this shit before. But I can't even be real with myself to tell this bitch that I did this shit because I'm guilty. I'm shameful. I'm condemning myself. So because I'm condemning myself, I'm going to condemn her. People never wanted you to be in that power, right? So you took that shit from those bitches because you bitches can't even spell prog. They don't have higher ambitions. Because you have higher ambitions, you want that workout studio. You want that deal. You are going to get that deal. You are going to get whatever it might be, a shop on a particular area. There might be a really big prominent city that you've always wanted to move to. There could be certain landmarks that you feel connected to in the world. I'm seeing, look at your history, look at your ancestry. There are certain landmarks that you need to go to that are going to waken up more of this knowledge. Maybe going to Paris, maybe taking that flight, maybe taking that risk is going to put you in that energy towards elevation because you're not going back. There's no way. You're walking up to the keys of your new apartment. And if you have to leave a couple of hating ass hoes just because they couldn't stop complaining about your success, your level of success, or they couldn't stop complaining about your sex life. Like, why are they so worried about your sex life? Why are they so worried about your sex life? So what if Mary Magdalene had 100 bodies? So what if Mary Magdalene had 500 bodies? She was still devoted to Christ. And no one can take that away from her. Okay, she knew she was a sinner. She was like, Lord, I'm a sinner and I need to be saved. And what did he do? He took her out of this situation and he elevated her because she did the work that needed to be done. Okay, this has been your reading. Thank you so much. You're doing the work that needed to be done. Go for these hoes. Go for them and be king status. Thank you.